What do you want the most in this life? Is it love? Is it money? Is it traveling? Is it friends? A good social life? Is it spirituality? Connecting to a higher mission, a higher purpose, a God, anything you like? Or is it meaning? There's nothing in this world that you can desire that doesn't require you the ability that we are going to talk about in this video. So this single ability is what will predict if you will be able to achieve any of those. And this ability is focus. And I know what you want to say. That's obvious. And now you feel the urge to click off the video. But if you feel the urge to click off this video, you are literally the type of person who would benefit the most from watching this video till the end. That's ironic, right? Those who need this video the most are probably the ones who right now feel the need to click off, to stop the video, to go do something else, to go look for another video, to look for something more entertaining. But this is the problem. This is the reason why you need to watch this video. Because as we said, if this will predict whether you will achieve this or not, you might need to test your own ability to do this, to focus. So now you've chosen to click on this video. So now be serious with yourself. Commit to what you've chosen for yourself. Because let's be honest, if you can dedicate 10 or 15 minutes, I don't know how long this video will be, but if you can dedicate this little amount of time to not even doing something, but just listening to me, listening to my voice, how could you study, work for 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, hours on end, for months, for years? How could you? It's all dependent on your ability to focus. So this whole video is a test for you, and it is designed especially for those who feel the need to click off the video. So if you're one of those, do yourself a favor. You are also doing me a favor, because the channel works better if people watch the videos until the end. But you're doing a favor to yourself especially, because if you can commit to this video for a couple of minutes, you won't be able to commit to anything else. Focus starts with actions. In the end, I think every person in your life has told you you need to focus, from your parents, your teachers, some of your good friends. So you already know. But in this video, we are not going to talk about what you don't know, but what you don't do. And I'm going to tell you why this is important. But now, let me just ask you a question, because this is the point of this video. Not telling you something new, but making you open your eyes on your own life, on what you're actually doing. Let me ask you, do you prioritize focus in your life? Is it something you do on a daily basis? Is this something central in your own life? And to understand if you are prioritizing focus, ask yourself this: do you scroll or do you read? Because these are two means to the same end, which in theory should be learning. When you scroll and when you read, you are trying to learn, to absorb information. Difference is, scrolling is just random stuff entering your mind. You are training your attention to be divided. Do you scroll or do you read? Because if you read, you are prioritizing focus. Do you fill silences in your days with music, podcast, anything? Can you tolerate silence in your own life? Because trust me, this is a great indicator of your ability to focus. Because if you can tolerate silence, how could you tolerate working or studying for hours without any form of stimulation outside of the material you're working on? Ask yourself this. Notice this in your days. Do you feel the need to always have music or podcasts or videos in the background? Because if you desire any of the things that we have started this video with, you have a problem. If you feel the need to fill silences, you have a focus problem, you have a presence problem. And that's why the remedy against filling silences is learning how to be present. And there's no crazy trick for doing that. It's just about letting silence be in your days, letting it be as it is without trying to make it more pleasant. Another one, and we're gonna test this with this whole video, is the need to click off the videos versus watching a video full screen. There are too many people who just click on a video and then they start going down to the comments and they don't even pay attention to the video, or they open so many tabs and they are not even listening. They can't commit to what they have chosen to commit, okay? And that's a problem. So whenever you watch a video, especially in this channel, but do it for every video you watch, use a full screen and don't look for the comments. Don't open any other tabs, because the question we are gonna answer in this video is, are you actually prioritizing focus? And the last one is multitasking versus single tasking. This can go from your digital environment to your physical environment. Whatever you do, make sure you don't even feel the urge to start doing something else. Don't try to add music, podcast, learning when you're doing something else. Do one thing at a time. You might feel that you are saving time, but saving time doesn't mean improving focus. Focus is about single tasking religiously, and if you need to rest, rest. Don't do anything special. Don't try to fill any moment of your day. Let silence be. So usually in this channel I try to teach people hacks and techniques and frameworks and protocols to enter flow state, enter a deep focus state more easily. But in this video I'm not gonna tell you about more things to know, more things that you need to know to focus more easily. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do, or better, what are you doing? I'm just gonna ask you, what are you actually doing in your life? Because the trajectory of your life is not about what you know, it's about what you act on. So this video is not going to be about hacks. It's just about asking yourself, what do you actually do in your life? For all the things that we have just talked about, but for literally for every action you do on a daily basis. Ask yourself this: is this a choice that is prioritizing focus in my life? Because if it isn't, you can't complain about not achieving what you want, about not being as fulfilled as you want to be, because it's a focus problem. Focus isn't just about completing tasks. It's literally the way that you face reality itself. Do you face it in a serious way, or do you just randomly let things pass through you without you even having a choice about it? This is the point. It's not about completing tasks. It's not about productivity. You might think that this channel is about productivity, but what we talk about here is a whole life philosophy. And philosophy is not about knowing anything special. This is what I do in my coaching program, where I help people literally do that, prioritizing focus. You need to know stuff, but if you can't act even on stupid stuff, like the things that we are discussing on this video, why would you need frameworks? Start with doing. Now, if focus and flow state is a whole life philosophy, let's see the principles behind this philosophy, because like every form of philosophical system, it has principles, and these principles control what you should and shouldn't do. So the main principle of this whole philosophy is simply energy is sacred. Now you might ask, what is energy? Energy is basically what we invest into things, people, items, anything in this world. So whenever you choose to look at something, to pay attention to something, you are in some way exchanging energy. And if energy is sacred, you gotta ask yourself, for every single thing that comes up in your days, does this deserve my energy? If it does, you keep it. If it doesn't, you simply cut it out. And why should it be? Because everyone's goals are different. And if you value certain things, it will make sense to focus on certain things. For some people, this way of thinking sounds extreme, but it's actually the philosophy of self-respect. And why would it be? Well, if energy is sacred, meaning you actually value what you spend your energy on, then why giving your energy to everyone and everything? Just think about that. Do you value what you value? This sounds so obvious, but people don't stop thinking about this stuff. Do you value what you value? Because if you value what you value, you will value your energy, because your energy is how you dedicate yourself to what you value. And now, obviously, if you agree with me, you will agree that energy is sacred. And if energy is sacred, it's quite logical that not everything nor everyone deserves your energy. And energy can go from attention to social energy to sexual energy. Any form of investment is energy. So it's a philosophy of self-respect. If you value what you value, you will value where you put your energy. You will treat focus as your temple. If it's a temple, you will defend it, you will protect it, you will keep it clean from external influences. And this doesn't mean not interacting with the world. It just means being selective with which specific parts of the world you interact with. Because this is your greatest power. We live in an age where we don't lack information. Instead, we lack clarity. And if we lack clarity and not information, it means you want to make sure that what you consume is chosen carefully, because it will become what you think about in your days, and what you think about will become what you will be. This is the importance. This is the thing. If you value focus, treat it like a philosophical system. Be coherent with your choices. Value what you value, because if you don't do it for yourself, no one else will do it for you. If you don't choose what you want to see in the world, other people will choose what you will see in the world, and this will dictate your whole quality of life. And if you want tailored advice for your specific situation, to be able to control what you see on a daily basis and to be able to focus effortlessly on what matters to you, I have a one-on-one coaching program where I just help people do that. If you're interested in that, just comment the word flow state in the comments and I'll send you more details. Or you can also DM me on X for more information. Now that's it. I haven't told you anything new in this video. It was just a test for those of you who just can't stay focused. And if you're still here, you have passed the test. But the test doesn't actually end here. What I want you to do is to treat focus like a philosophy. Live it. Don't just know that you need to focus. Practice it in your daily life. So now that the video is finished, go do something. Just you and the task. And if you do this for weeks, it will change your life. And this was the only goal of this video. Not teaching you anything new, but just making you see what's the problem in your life. The problem is you can't commit. And if you can't commit even to a single video like this one, you won't be able to commit to anything else. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.